Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge, and welcome back to Dredge with the Iron Rig DLC, where we're here at the Dusty Pontoon down at Gale Cliffs because we need to go and do a little bit of fishing around here, which shouldn't really come as that much of a surprise, should it? Because, you know, we own a boat, and by trade we are a fisherman, but sometimes in Dredge you do stuff which isn't actually fishing. Like last time out, we spent quite a lot of time sailing about, cleaning up all the kind of mysterious, dark, purpley goop stuff that you can see on the water there. We went round a couple of patches of that, and we tidied it up using a nifty little contraption that we attached to our boat. That wasn't fishing. That wasn't fishing at all. It was a lovely sort of therapeutic time sailing about, tidying up the sea, but it wasn't fishing. So sometimes in Dredge, you have to do stuff which isn't fishing, but now we do need to do a bit of fishing. For our scientist friend back on the Iron Rig, we need to go and grab 4 things for him, and I think we have 2 of them already. So if we go and have a look, collect samples from Gale Cliffs, I am fairly sure that we've caught a nautilus already and also a lancet fish. We've sunk one of the crab pot things, I think, to try and catch a trilobite or a trilobite, so all we need to do is find a solacina. So let's have a little sail about and try to find one of those. I'm fairly sure we have got the other 2 on board already. So there's a lancet fish and there's the nautilus. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So I think let's go and look for the solacina, and it's like a weird looking spindly kind of a thing. It looks slightly creepy. So let's go and have a look around here again, shall we? Because I can't recall exactly what was around here, and it should be very obvious to spot. So it's not that. It's not one of those. That's okay. We can go and look somewhere else. There are quite a lot of patches of goop around here. There are many goop patches if we look on the map. This is only one, so possibly do we head out in that direction and go and check that one out? Because if it does get too late, we can always run back to the Dusty Pontoon and just hide out there until the next day when all the nightmare monsters have gone away. So I think, yeah, that's what we will do. So if we sort of turn, I think it's out in that direction. I think it's sort of over there. Although there is something splashing about just here. What is just here? Is it just regular fish? I think it might be just regular fish. Okay, let's head through here. I think I can see the next lot of goop already. So it's over there. Is this piles of junk, by the way? No, it isn't. If we do happen across some scrap, we could do with picking that up, because we can use that to make the crate things back at the Iron Rig. But here we go. Let's have a look through here. It's not one of those. That does look intriguing, but it's not one of those. Do you know what? Let's grab one anyway, shall we? Let's just grab one for fun. There we go. An abyssal gar. Okay, good. We've caught ourselves an abyssal gar. Nice. That's very exciting. Yay. Right, is it one of these? It is not. That's another abyssal gar. There is potentially something else over in that direction. Can't see anything else over there. Let's head over to this one then, shall we? Let's head over here. Is that fish just there? Yes, it is, but they're not the ones we're after. They're not the fish we're looking for. This one? Nope, not that one either. And is it potentially this one? Come on, be this one. Be this one. It's not that one either. Okie doke. Now, a few people in the comments on the previous video did remind me that we do have the looking glass thingamajig. We have got this. So we can have a little look around and sort of identify what things are. So we know that sort of little shoulder fish there is black-mouthed salmon. That one there is lancet fish. That's a sturgeon. There's a stingray over there. Stingray, stingray. Da-da-da-da. So yeah, there's an abyssal gar and all that kind of stuff. So, oh, that was that was a bit grim to witness, all zoomed in. So we could potentially sail over to the next piles of goop, which I think are over here. I can see them right now. And we could just sort of pull up here, get the spyglass out, and just have a little... There, it was there. I just saw it. I swear I just saw it. Oh, there, that'll do. That one will do just that. There's probably another one round the corner, but this one will also do. So yeah, here we go. Let's go and do this. Thank you, commenting people, for reminding me about that, because I completely forgotten we had all these handy tools. And there we go. We've got a solacina. Don't like the look of that. That looks really creepy. That looks very unpleasant. I don't like that. A distant relative of modern sea cucumbers and urchins, this spider-like creature crawls along the seafloor, searching for food. Are they all of its legs, though? Has it got sort of 5 main legs and lots of little spindly legs? I don't like that. I don't like that. If I ever encounter one of those, I would run away. Run away very far indeed. Don't like those. They're a bit weird. Right, okay, so we've got that fish. This is all good. And then let's head back to the crabbing pot. Oh, hang on, is this junk stuff? That might be cloth. And I think possibly we do need some more rolls of cloth to make some more of the crate things. So whilst we're here, let's grab these. So yeah, that's a bolt of cloth. Tuck that into there. And we'll grab as many as we can because they are quite handy to have. So there we go. That is a second one. And then I think, can we get a third one? Yes, we can. Oh, there's so much cloth hanging around. Yeah, it's going to be a bit soggy because, you know, it's in the water and everything, but that's okay. Right. So 3 lots of that as well. That's quite useful. Where is the thing that we sunk? Is that it? Don't think that's it. Where's the crabbing pot thing that we put down? Ah, okay, it's a bit further on over here. The sun is going down. We can see the sun going down. There it is. There it is. Right, so if we pull up to this and check the pot, trilobite, yes, and a rock crab to boot. Okay, grab that. Grab that. Now, my only concern is that the Nautilus there is already stale. The lancet fish is fresh. And of course, the Solacina and the trilobite are fresh. But the Nautilus we've had on board for quite a while. And they do go off, of course. These things do go a bit mouldy. So I think, even though it's quite late, we'll pick up the pot thing. We might need to make our way back to the iron rig right now. But it's night time and it scares me. But I think if we don't, then the Nautilus is going to go off. And then it's going to be all mouldy and horrible. We can see the iron rig from here. Look at that. It's right there. That's really far away. But it's very, very well lit up. So we can just kind of head straight for it. We can also follow the cracks, of course. We can follow the cracks on the sort of seabed. Because they were also caused by the iron rig. But there we go. So we'll head over here and go to the iron rig. Oh, this is terrible. All sorts of bad things are going to happen. I don't like it. I really don't like it. What we're going to do is we're going to get through here because this is an area that we cleared out. This was all kind of horrible and kind of, you know, oily or whatever it is. But now it's sort of okay. Hang on, there's a thing there. That wasn't, no, that's not, no, I don't think that's really there. I think that's our brain playing tricks on us. Okay, right. The iron rig is all the way over there. We can see it. However, is it worth right now? Because we are slightly going insane because we're starting seeing rocks and things. Is it worth, no, not that. That was fun to do, but is it worth having our soothing tea? A thermos of calming cinnamon tea, enough to quieten a panicked mind. Now does seem like the perfect time to use that. So let's have a little bit of tea and our panic has lowered. Okay, right, that is wonderful. Okay, right, now we're a little bit calmer. Let's try and make our way back over here without too many further issues. Oh no, weird, terrible things are going to carry on happening. Okay, we're nearly at the rig, and I don't think we've lost our mind completely. It's all looking good. There we go. A few kind of weird, wispy things happening now, but we can get on board the iron rig, and they can just go away. Phew. Okay. Right, science lab. Hello there, my scientist friend. Yes, we've had time to gather all the things. Okay, so that can go into there. That creepy thing can go into there. This can go into there. And that, my good sir, is also for you. You're very welcome. The scientist inserts a syringe into each of the creatures, now laying long dead on the slab. From each in turn, he draws a vial of fluid. This will only take a moment. Some vials contain the type of blood you might expect, deep and red, catching glints of light from the fluorescent bulbs overhead. Other corpses yield a dark, clotted substance that seems to crawl up into the vial by itself. It shimmers with a quiet iridescence, as if lit from inside. Yeah, I mean, I'm no doctor, but that doesn't seem normal. That doesn't seem like a normal thing. Blood shouldn't do that, whether it's from an animal or a person. Blood shouldn't sort of crawl into vials by itself. That's not right, is it? He places vials of what should be fish blood in a rack in front of him. Down in the deep, something begins to brush against the legs of the rig. No, it doesn't, game. It's all fine. Give me some more tea. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What's going on? Okay. Okay. Something is No, I don't like it. Please stop. Oh, it's got eyes on its tentacles. I don't like it. Okay. Okay. Oh, another great big kind of fissure thing has opened up, and that's gone over there. Well, isn't that wizard? There's something gigantic, something incredibly powerful gripping the rig. So, it's really here. The scientist steps away from the nearby window, knuckles still white from gripping the frame moments before. Fisherman, this structure, the people on it, can't stand up to this. I had a student. She was developing some technology. He turns back and presses his forehead against the glass. It was a way of communicating, I suppose. We were working on emulating a language that we didn't fully understand. She began to twist the words, but she didn't agree with Ironhaven's methods. So, leveraging my role on the board for the Research Society, I pulled some strings and had her posted far away to Stellar Basin. Stellar Basin's where the big, gigantic, terrifying tentacle monster lives, isn't it? I don't want to go back to Stellar Basin, please, Kay. That scared me enough before. Please, go and find her. Can I teach you how to pilot my boat? And then you could go and find her. Hooray, you can have a fun boaty adventure. I hope she's progressed her research sufficiently to help us. And while you're there, try to catch some of the local specimens. I think they hold the key to understanding what we're here for. So we need a sea slug, an eagle shark, a tripod spiderfish, and a Kerrig McKellar. Okay, so that's a crab. We can catch that with the crabbing pot. That is oceanic. So we can get that with the hoist. Yes, we can get that with the hoist. That's abyssal. Get that with our hoist. And that's Hadel. We can get that with the hoist as well. Okay, right. That's all very good. I'm happy about that. Okay, yeah, fine. We'll go and do that as well. Good grief, it's just constant helping you out, isn't it, scientist man? Maybe next time, bring some scientists. That might be quite good. Okay, go to the generator. We can sell all of this stuff here. So sell the fish for not very much, but you know what? That's okay. That clears up some space. And then I think what we need to do is go to my storage and, yeah, pop those bolts of cloth into storage. We are filling up our storage quite a lot. We are filling it up a great deal. I don't know if there's too much we can get rid of there, really. I suppose, I've already found the treasure that this was leading to, so I can discard this. We could get rid of the bit of treasure map, because that doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything at all. So, do you know what? We will get rid of that, because that's just pointless, and it's taking up quite a bit of room. So, that does free up some space down here, which is quite handy. So we'll try and sort of rejig things as best we can. We need to bring those in, actually, because we've got research parts on the boat, and they're just taking up room as well. Okay, that's fine. So not a lot of space left. Okay, right, okay, this is all good. This is all good, apart from the fact the iron rig now does have a terrifying tentacle creature wrapped around its legs. But apart from that, everything is fine. Okay, we had what I imagine was quite an unpleasant sleep on the iron rig there, because we know there's some sort of giant beastie at the bottom of it. But there we go, so we've had a sleep, and now I think what we do is, what do we need to do to upgrade the foundry? And the other thing, because they've got little upgrade arrows again. Those tentacles seem angry. Not surprised. Okay, material processing. Okay, yeah, we can make one of those. But yes, to get the tier 2 foundry, we need another crate. Okay, that's fine. And the factory, is that the same kind of a thing? Can you believe the size of that squid? It's shaking the whole damn rig. Doesn't seem like it should be possible. The legs are anchored pretty deep. Yeah, there's things deeper than deep around here. I can testify to that kind of thing. Oh, that needs 2 crates. Okay, so we need quite a lot of crates. Okay, again, I think there should be one sort of over in this direction. I think there's one over here, isn't there, in sort of pieces. So we'll go and grab one of those. And then, yes, if we could find some junk bits and bobs, some scrap or whatever it is, that might be quite helpful. But, oh, there it is over here. Look, hang on. Right, so let's go and dredge these, shall we? Let's go and get these out of the water. And that's going to be a couple of crates. Right, there we go. 2 crates on board. And if we could go and find a third, that would be quite useful. So whereabouts are the other ones? There's sort of some, I think, kind of in this direction. I think that's what the map is telling us. So if we head over here, maybe heading a little bit more that way. Yeah, sort of like in this direction. We should see another one, hopefully, anyway, floating on the surface. And then we're just going to get them to upgrade the rig a bit more. Because then we can just find out what new exciting things we might be able to get our hands on. But here we go. Here's another crate. Let's get this out of the water. Hopefully, I mean, on the thing, there's 2 there. There are 2 just there. If we could get 2, that would be fantabulous. But I think maybe there's only going to be 1. But the sort of the actual, in the water beside us, there are 2. We will see. No, it is actually how many you can see floating on the surface. Oh, that's quite good. Right, so this should be pretty straightforward. And yeah, we head back to the iron rig and get them to do some more upgrades with these particularly vast, very resourceful crates. Because they do all sorts of magic with these. You give them a small crate that we can fit on our boat and they build cranes out of them and all sorts of magic things. So that's quite good. So head back, upgrade the foundry, upgrade the factory, and I think we even have a crate left. We're going to have a spare crate, which is quite good. Although, I don't know if we have anywhere to put it. I'm not sure if we can do anything with it. Because we definitely can't put it into our storage thing, because as we've just seen, it's quite full. But never mind, we'll work that out. Let's pull up over here. Hello. Right, we've got things for you. We've been out all day gathering boxes. So go to the foundry, and then go to tier 2, pop a crate in like that, and get that sorted. Alright, we'll start upgrading the foundry. Okay, ooh, a whole new bit. That had bunting on. That had little yellow bunting. I like the bunting. Should be able to make some better stuff now. Ah, right. Okay, so we can make... What's this? We can make cloth. We can make lumber. We can make dark canisters. We can make metal scraps. We can make research parts, and we can make refined metal. I mean, we have quite a lot of those things already kind of in storage, but okay. And then, yeah, we can make our own crates. But I don't even think we need to do that particularly. I think we have enough crates now. But okay, right, so that allows us to kind of craft various other crafting things. And then, if we go to the factory, let's get this done as well. So tier 3, pop that in like that. Pop that in like that. There we go. We're making good progress on getting the factory fully operational. Okay, oh, there's a helicopter. There's a helicopter. Can we not just get in the helicopter and fly away? To, I don't know, a desert island possibly far, far away from here where there's pina coladas. Can we do that? Okay, more bunting. I like the little yellow bunting bits. Okay, fisherman, I think you're going to like what we can make here now. Okay, you can make the hull repair kit. You can make the harvester's repair pack, spare wood and wire netting, patch supple pots and nets. Oh, okay. Or tea. Soothing tea. Okay, we've got a crate spare. We're going to make some tea. Can we make some tea, please? So these crates are just the most weird, versatile things ever. So some crates have, enough in them to build a massive crane with winch parts and, all sorts of electronics going on. Whereas this crate has enough in it to make 2 lots of lovely tea. But we're going to do that. $20. $20 for 2 thermoses of tea. I mean, that's a bargain. That's a bargain in the world of Dredge. Yes, please. Can we have some tea? Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, it's lovely tea. Thank you. Right, there we go. And then, we can probably, we probably might want to build some other stuff as well. But, for the moment, we've got some tea, which is exciting. Move that over a bit as well. I think, is it worth, go back to the map. Is it worth cleaning up? Then if we do hoover up the goop, if we do get rid of all the piles of goop, we're going to have so many of those dark canister things. They're going to fill up our storage because we can't do too much with them right now. But I would love to go and sort of clean up because it is a mess. Look at it. There's loads of big kind of horrible patches of goop dotted around. And it looks untidy. It just looks a bit untidy, doesn't it? Although, we haven't got much room left. in our storage here. We can store another, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 canisters of that stuff. And that's it. That's all we can hold. Do we get rid of some things? It'd be nice if we had more storage space. Just good if we had a little bit more. Just, this and then a bit more. Can we get a bigger storage locker? Can we somehow invest in more space to put our things? Because we have got quite a lot of things now. And one thing we could do, actually, hang on. If we go back to, was it the tech lab? It might have been the tech lab. Yeah, here we go. Oh, botherations. We need a box. I was going to say we could get the all the tier 1 upgrades done from the tech lab. So we can get our spyglass upgraded. Because I think we've invested the research point in it. But yes, we haven't got a box now. Because we used our box to make some tea. Which, to be honest, is actually quite a good idea. So there we go. We could also... Where's the thing about turning? Yeah, the rotor reprogrammer. Turning speed plus 25%. We could possibly do with that. Just to make our boat a little bit nippier. So when we're going around the place, we can, speed around a bit quicker. And these things here, they also require the dark canisters. So maybe we need to try and work on getting all of these things. Get all of these, and not that one so much, but yeah, look, that requires 1 dark canister. That's 2, so that's 3 in total. That's 5 in total. So we need 6 to get all of these kind of fancy hull and stat improvement things, which are probably worth having, to be honest, because otherwise, they wouldn't be in the game. So it might be worth getting all of these on board. The only thing is, I don't know how big they are. How big are these things going to be? I don't know how big these are going to be. Okay, how about then we put... let's go to this one. We've got 3 research points, I think. So trawl... we don't do much trawling, though. Pulling power of your fishing reels. Okay, spend a point, a research point on that, and another one. Okay, so that needs... Oh, that needs a dark splash and a crate. Oh, hang on. Oh, they're not. Oh, botherations. It's not dark canisters. It's dark splashes. Oh, okay. Right, I'm not so bothered about that then. But I would like to... Let's invest in that one as well, shall we? Okay. Right, we're going to need many boxes. We're going to need many, many, many crates. Can we go and find lots of crates again? Okay, do you know what? Let's just... we'll have a night here... And I'll spend some time over the next day or two just sailing about, gathering various crates. Oh, look at the thing on the legs of the rig. We are very near. We are very near to it, and I don't like it. So yes, we'll go and have a look around again over here. Oh, I don't think they will have surfaced over here, but we're going to have a quick look, and then we'll go and grab some more crates and things, because, yes, we need them to do all sorts of exciting bits and bobs. Right, I've been away a day or so, but I do have 5 lovely crates, but coming back to the Iron Rig is a bit creepy now, because we've got all those tentacles there, and they've got eyes on them, and tentacles shouldn't have eyes on them. It's just not right, game, but okay, so we'll pull up over here, and try to not look at the terrifying thing. I've been trying to keep a record of where all that dark liquid has been showing up. Come to see me if you need pointing to any contamination patches. I know where they are. There's plenty of them dotted around all over the place. But okay, so we've got 5 crates, which is pretty good. That's quite handy. We did end up over here. So went there, got 5 crates. So that's quite good. So if we go to the tech lab, we can then get our spyglass upgraded, just because that seems like a good thing to do. So 50 monies, and there we go. An enhanced spyglass. We can mark fish on our map. Oh, that's quite handy. So we can just go, right, there's a fish that we might need. We can come back to that later or whatever. Okay, right, that's quite good. And then, is it worth getting a rotor reprogrammer? So let's pop that in like that. Construct that for 100 monies. Take that out. And do we just have to put it on the boat somewhere? I think that's all we have to do. Okay, was there something else that we wanted? I've completely forgotten. What about over at the factory? Is there something we need over at the factory? Tea, repair pack, hull repair kit. Okay, no, that's all fine. We've got tea. We've got 1 lot of hull repair kit. And we don't over need to repair the crab pot things. They're all fine. So, okay, right, let's go back to the tech lab. Right, so tech lab tier 1 all completed. That's quite good. Tech lab tier 2, we have the rotor reprogrammer. Let's get the reverse gear router, because we might as well. So we can build one of those. We will have that, thank you. Okay, we'll pop that down here as well. I kind of feel like all the sort of engine bits of the boat should be at the back. So let's maybe pop that into storage. We don't need that so much. Yeah, let's put all the kind of the additional boaty bits at the back. The T can go at the front, because we're likely to be at the front. The T can go near the lights. The lovely, lovely, bright, shiny lights. And then, yeah, we'll move that kind of out of the way. That can go up into that corner. And yeah, that can come down here along with that thing. Okay, so we can't go and get a real accelerator. And we can't get the chain optimizer because we do need some more research part things. But I think, can we get them from the slightly dodgy chap down here? I am pretty sure we can. Yes. We'll buy that one, my good sir, and we will buy that one. Thank you. Okay, so we've now got 2 of those. We can go back to the tech lab and go to tier 2. And yeah, let's invest in that. Dredging speed plus 25%. Let's get that done. So spend a point on that, point on that. Right, drop a crate in on that one. So that's kind of pending. And then, because it's taking up room in the hold, drop a crate in on that one too. Okay, so now all we need to do is get a couple of dark splashes and we can get 2 new bits to put on the boat. So we've got, what's that, turning speed up by 25% and weirdly the reverse speed is up by 35%. I don't recall ever having to reverse around very quickly, but if we do need to do some exciting reversing, then we can now do so. And then yeah, if we get some more of the dark splash stuff, we can get our winching speed a bit quicker and our fishing speed a bit quicker, so it makes those a bit more efficient, which I suppose is a good thing. I think then it's 10 past 11. Where's the nearest pile of stuff? So if we just kind of head over in that direction and just sail about in the goop for a while, I think we should get some dark splashes or whatever they are on the boat eventually. I think that should happen. So let's head down here and yeah, we'll just sail around in the goop for a while. Because, you know, why not, eh? What a lovely way to spend your afternoon, sailing around in a load of unpleasant looking, possibly slightly mysterious Cthulhu-esque goop. Okay, goop sighted. Let's go in and just have a bit of a sail around in it. I think we're looking for the bits which sort of explode. There's some like big bubbly bits. So I think we want to try and head toward those, although I don't quite know how we work out where. There's a bubble there. Look, it's this kind of a thing we want. So if we go into here, there we go. Dark ooze gathers on our vessel. Okay, so we want to hang around and look for bubbly bits and then cover the ship in grot. We're not going to make it to that one, I do not suspect. Unless we pop it when we go into it. Okay, that's all we need, I think. Just 2 lots. I just pressed the wrong button there, but there we go. 2 lots of dark splash. I mean, is it worth possibly trying to get some more whilst we're here? So if we go there, okay, that's a bit there, that's a bit there. Okay, we're collecting much ooze. Okay, that's quite a lot of slime on the boat now. Let's go back over to that one. We're panicking quite seriously. We are having a gigantic panicky okay. What is that? Something just flew out of the... Okay. Okay, I'm fairly sure something just flew toward us and attacked the boat. Are we okay? The boat hasn't taken damage. We have got quite a lot of... We're going to have some tea. Give us some tea, please. Let's just have a nice bit of tea just to sort our mind out. And then I think we're going to be big and brave. We're going to be big and brave. We're going to head back to the iron rig. We can do this. Everything is going to be fine. We're just going to go to the iron rig and nothing's going to terrify us. It's all good. Oh, what was that? What was that thing? No, okay, I don't like that. Although... it's not all sort of weird wibbly colours. It's sort of monochrome, because I think we're not quite panicking properly. When you get to full panic mode, I think that's when it changes into these sort of the purpley colours. But at the minute, we're sort of okay. We've still got the lovely calming tea in our system, and it's keeping us nice and level-headed, which is quite good. But okay, here we go. Right, we're back. We're back. This is brilliant. Don't crash into the dock, because that would just be embarrassing, really, wouldn't it? Okie dokie. Right, go back to the tech lab. Right, hi there. Hello. I'd like to finish off some of the work we did on this. So can we pop that into there? Make us a chain optimizer. Thank you. Move that out of the way, actually. Put that in like that. Let's move that out of the way as well. In fact, this stuff can tuck down here, look, for now. There we go. And then, can you make us a real accelerator? Like so. Not a pretend one, a real one. Okay. Right. So now I've got that done. So all we need are 6 more research parts. I don't think we have 6. I think we've got entirely... Oh, no. No, we haven't got any. 0. Okay, oh yeah, it says there, no research parts. Okay, so it might take a while to get these 2 bits sorted, but I would like to get them done because, it's a new thing in the DLC. We might as well try to achieve everything that the DLC has to offer in terms of, upgrades and shiny new bits. So with all the dark splashes, or the goop that we've got on the boat, can we put that into storage? I think we can just about fit it all in, although... I think if we go and look, oh yeah, it's really full of stuff. It's very, very full of stuff. Okay, right. So we're not going to be able to fit much more in here. This is really pushing it. I think then what we need to do is we need to have a lovely night's sleep over here in a building that we know might possibly get destroyed by a gigantic tentacle monster, which I don't think means we're going to get a very good night's sleep. And then we need to set sail for over here. I think we head over toward the Stellar Basin and our good old friend, the gigantic tentacle monster, who might possibly be related to this tentacle monster. I do not know. I'm not entirely sure, but I think that's what we have to do. So here we go. Let us undock and we shall head over in this direction, I think it is. It's sort of in that direction. Oh no, a bit more in this direction, I think. So head over in that direction. And yes, let's go and try to not get destroyed by another gigantic tentacle monster. Please leave us alone, big tentacle beings. Right, here we are at the Stellar Basin. And oh, how I've not missed this place at all, because it does have the aforementioned big terrifying tentacle monster in it. But let's have a look around at what we can see. Oh, that is something I think we need, because as well as telling us the shape of the fish... I can't look down properly because of the waves. It also does have a little kind of important map markery thing on it. So, okay, this is one of the things we need for our scientist buddy. Okay, this should be fine. So we'll get this done. This shouldn't... Oh, botherations. I've not done this very well. There we go. That was possibly not done particularly efficiently. But, okay, that can slot into there. So that's an eagle shark. Okay, what else did we need? I've completely forgotten. I can't remember these things. So yes, we need to collect the samples and also talk to the researcher. There was a little building in the Stellar Basin. There was a little sort of researchy building. It was empty when we went, but maybe they've rocked it there. I don't know. But okay, so we've got the eagle shark. We need that thing, a Kerigmachela, a tripod spiderfish, and a sea slug. Okay, so the sea slug will just come out. Can we look at these? Oh, we need that as well. This is wonderful. And the sea slug is in a pot, so we'll just drop ourselves our sort of pot near to here, because that'll be fine. Right, let's try and do better with this one. Look, and boop. There we go. Perfect. There is a tripod spiderfish. Okay, that looks a little bit creepy as well. These all look a bit scary. I don't like these. Oh, and it's also going to get late, and there's a big monster over here that I don't like. Okay, so if we then drop... Where do we put our crabbing pot thing? Where do we put that? Sea slugs. We should be able to find information about a sea slug. Hang on, let's go to the encyclopedia thing. So we shall go to the Stellar Basin. And, yes, okay, so sea slugs. Let's go and have a look for those. I don't think it's something we've caught before, is it? It's one of the new things. I don't know. I think that's another thing we need to catch, isn't it? We need to catch that with an advanced rod. What is that thing? That thing looks really scary as well. There we go. So pot. 0 to 25 meters. Okay, so it's not a deep thing. So we could potentially... We're going to go here, I think, because that's the little kind of research station thing. What if... There it is. Genuinely, that makes me feel really, really uncomfortable. I really, genuinely don't like it. It makes my skin crawl, does that thing down there. Oh, I don't like. Okay, let's drop our pot thing off. I know it's not very... Oh, 11.4 meters. That's actually quite a lot. So, okay, so drop that off the side. That's fine. We will go over here and see if we can find the researcher person, because this was a little kind of research outpost. There is a boat there. There is another boat here now, although it does appear to be full of water, so that's probably not great. But okay, in the lab is in ruins, with equipment and research papers strewn around the place. Okay, so they're not in here. They are not in here. Botherations. Okay, never mind. Right, we are going to have a lovely night's sleep here. I imagine we sleep on the boat, so we'll have a night's sleep around here. Fairly early night, I know, but it's all fine. The fish should be okay. I think the fish should be okay. So yeah, it's still fresh. Still fresh. Okay, right, undock. Let's undock from here. Let's go and see whether we've caught anything in our net, because that's going to be handy. We've got a sea slug. Perfect. That's what we wanted. So now it's just a case of looking for the other thing. The other thing, which was... Oh, hang on a minute. If we go... Oh, hang on. We left out... Did we leave the pot there? Did we... Oh, yes, we did. Hang on. Bring that back in. Bring it back in. Hang on a second. Check the pot. Pick it up, please. Okay, and then switch that round to the spyglass thing. So, yeah, the last thing we're looking for was... What was it called? It was the big... That's a fang tooth. Oh no, that little thing at the bottom isn't a map marker in terms of quests. That's the ability of our new spyglass. We can mark that if we want to. Oh, that's quite handy. Right, but I think... Oh, yes, we want to get some of that. We want some of that. I've pressed a completely wrong button. But yes, we want to head over there. Yeah, away from the terrifying beastie as well. And pick up... Although I think, is that cloth? Oh no, that's like junk. That's like, piles of metal and stuff. We can use this to make a crate, which might be quite useful. Yeah, metal scraps, that's the bean. We'll have one of those, please. We'll just have one. Although, actually, if we get more, we can make more crates. But then we've got nowhere to put the crates. Storage is now becoming a bit of an issue, I'll be honest. Okay, we'll have one of those for now. That's fine. And then, yes, we need to find the other thing. The other creature that we're looking for. So let's have a little look around. Can we find it anywhere around here? I don't think so. Okay, right, let's carry on. Where are the other piles of goop? There's one just over here. So is it over here somewhere? What? It was in the deep, wasn't it? It was in the red, I think. Was it in the red? I think it might have been in the red. So if we just kind of sail through the grot... the sky does turn an unpleasant colour when you're in the grot. I think when you pop back out, the sky goes back to a nice normal colour. Yeah, there you go. Hooray! Right, let's have a look around here then. That's what we want. Just there. Absolutely, it is right there. We'll go and grab this. And then, given that the hour is quite early, I think we should possibly head immediately back to the iron rig. I think we've got one of everything. Let's have a quick check. So we know we need that. A Kerrig-McKeeler thing. Tripod spiderfish, eagle shark and a sea slug. Is that everything that the chappie wanted? Eagle shark, Kerrig-McKeeler thing, tripod spiderfish and a sea slug. Yes, okay. Although, whilst we're here, do we want to try and find the researcher? There is a little kind of hut here. Is that new? Do we need to worry about that hut? No, it does look a little bit broken, actually. Okay, let's have a quick tour around the edge of here and just see if we can find where the researcher might be. There's like a fortress thing somewhere. Well, that's going to come to life. Okay, haha, we're going quicker than you. Bye-bye. Not bothered by that anymore. I don't think they're on here. It might be worth just a quick dock just to see if they're kind of hanging around over here. I don't think they are. This is the slowest docking process ever. Right, Starlight Pontoon. No, we're okay, I think. So undock from there. Where would they be? Where would they be? Right, that's going back into the middle, isn't it? We have got the research outpost and the old fortress. So they could possibly be in the old fortress. They might be in there, but let's just scoot around the edge over here just to see if there is like a little kind of shack or a building or something. It doesn't look like it. There's something just there. It's a broken boat. That's probably not great for the people on the boat, but it's okay for us. Let's sort of swing by here and just see if they've ended up in the old fortress, because that would seem like a sensible place to be. So, yeah, here we go. Let's pull up over here and just see if they're in this part of the world. Hello? Is there a researchy person around? There was somebody here. Ah, it's the researcher here. Oh, I thought it was a different researcher. Okay. Oh, hello again. What do you need? Someone from the Ironhaven Corporation sent me. Oh, they had a dog. I remember this. Yes, they had the dog. I didn't expect that name to follow me all the way out here. Perhaps that was naive of me. So, what do you want? Okay, so they've been constructing a drilling platform. The head scientist seems to know you. Tell me about the defensive tech you've been working on. Okay, the head scientist seems to know you, because that is true. And I know him. He's the reason I was posted all the way out here so far from home. He might have mentioned that I studied under him, but I studied him too. His theories on nature cycles were odd. He never went into much detail, but his work had some curious influences. I heard whispers through the door of his office, saw confusing diagrams that lingered in half-erased chalk dust and on torn-up shreds of paper. Never could make much sense of it. What else? I think the scientist wants to summon the big beastie. I think the scientist knows exactly what he's doing, and he's in on it. He wants the big beastie to eat everybody or whatever. Okay, they've been constructing a drilling platform. Oh, and you're helping with that, I suppose. Do you have any idea what they're even doing? Well, constructing a drilling platform. She turns away and tries to recompose herself with a few deep breaths. Of course you don't. You're just trying to help, but you've seen what's happened to the water here. And elsewhere, I imagine. Yeah, we've tried to clean it up a little bit. I can't stop them, though. I can't stop them. I keep helping them build bits onto the rig, and then they keep doing weird stuff, and then more sort of cracks keep appearing. It's not my fault, sorry. Tell me about the defensive tech you've been working on. Well, it's the same tech used in that repulsion machine I gave you. Oh, it's been a while since I picked up the repulsion machine. I can't quite recall exactly what it was, but okay. Strictly speaking, I wouldn't call it a defense system. It doesn't interact with anything on a physical level. You see, Ironhaven's Scientific Communication Division have been long working on projects to further their exertion over the natural world. It's complicated stuff, but essentially they were trying to emit signals to communicate with, well, anything they wanted to, I suppose. Oh, they're trying to chat with the big tentacle creature, aren't they? That's what they're trying to do. The tech I've been working on is along those lines, but instead of a wide spectrum of communication, it attempts to broadcast a single word. Flee. Okay, so hopefully the creatures that we are communicating with understand English, because we're telling them to flee. I mean, somebody could tell me the word flee in a different language, and I wouldn't know what it means. I'd just go, oh, that was a nice series of noises. But okay, right, that's fine. It emits the vocalized panic responses of every animal I was able to gather acoustic data for. Ah, okay, right. So we're not transmitting literally somebody going, flee. It is like the noise that similar creatures make if they are running away and bad stuff is happening. Okay, what else? We need to protect the rig and its workers. I can give a damn about the rig or the corporation, but not everyone there deserves to face the consequences of the corp's actions. I'll give you some schematics. I'm sure someone there is smart enough to decipher them and get it built. Just don't let them think this means I forgive them, or that I approve of what they're doing. What else? Okay, so we've got ourselves some schematic type things. Are they actually on here somewhere? Can we see where they are? Pursuits. Build defences. Oh, okay, right. So now we need to go back, I think, to the iron rig and look at what we need to build the repelling defences. And we can also give Chappie his fish samples. What time is it? It's 3:30. Although, I think if we leave it too much longer, these fish are going to turn into, like, mouldy grot. They're just going to turn into, like, rotten lumps. So I think we might need to head back. which means it's going to be dark, which is always a bit of a problem in this game. Right? Where is the iron rig? Because we can tend, there it is, in that direction. You can see it from quite far away. So we're going to head back right now, give Scientist Chappie his samples, and have a look at what we need to do to build the big kind of fancy, whatever it is, communication system, defense system, whatever it is. Right, here's the iron rig. We are having a little bit of a panic because it is quite late, but I think we're going to be okay. So pull up over here, please. Anytime you're like, there we go. Right, so dock at the iron rig. And yes, splendid. Right, let's give Chappie his samples. Don't forget, the rig still needs some kind of defense system constructed. Okay, hang on. Submit samples first. So you can have that one fitting into there. This big scary looking thing into there. The little sea slug goes into there. And then that thing there, that is a very odd looking beastie. Slitted eyes like the base of each pronounced claw. The eyes are on its claws. Okay, the tiny mouth limits it to consuming small prey. Okay, right, there you go. The scientist arranges the specimens, now laid out on a metal table in front of him. He collects electrodes and wires to the head of each. The brains of fish are primitive. In many ways, their simplicity is a kind of purity, no burdensome emotions to confuse the data. Just as rigor mortis locks the muscles, the final shape of the mind is held by the brain. But it can be extracted. The room is pierced with the sharp sound of capacitors charging. The corpses on the bench jolt in unison, slacker muscles arch and tense before lying still again. Okay, this is really weird. Are you trying to steal the mind, the life essence of a fish just before it dies? This is very odd. The scientist is already looking at the 4 monitors behind him. The same vague shape scrolls across each screen. Ragged circle, writhing cell, lidless eye, yawning pit. Yeah, you want to drag us all into a great big Cthulhu hell, don't you? The difficulty is in reading it. Don't forget the rig needs a defencing. Okay. Do you know anything more about the prehistoric fish I found? Nothing useful, aside from confirming with some peers that they are indeed species that we previously thought to be extinct. There's even a special name for that, you know. A Lazarus taxon, a species seemingly raised from the dead. Oh, okay, there you go. Look, we also learned a new exciting thing. As well as being scared, we also learn stuff. Yay. I've encountered strange creatures in the contaminated areas. Oh, what did they look like? You begin to describe the creatures to the scientists, but as you grasp at the images in your head, they melt away, replaced with a swirling blackness in your mind's eye. After your description trails off, the scientist looks at you with some concern. Long nights at sea, unusual weather conditions, sleep deprivation, they can all lead to auditory and visual hallucinations. Not to worry, best to get some rest. Okay, so we can't actually remember the terrifying creatures. Oh, there's a new thing. Defences. Oh, well there we go. So this is we're going to build some sort of machine to repel those tentacles, right? That's what the scientist said. Okay, so we need a crate and a dark canister. Okay. Okay, so yeah, the person saying their blueprints are confusing. What even is... Okay, I think I follow. We are lacking a crate. We've got dark canisters. Although, hang on a second. Into the foundry we go. I think we can make our own crate using those scraps. So for 10 of our monies, we can now make our own crate. Okay, yeah, we've made a crate. Goers, that was very nice. So I think, yeah, we can do this. We can pop the crate in like so, and then we can go to storage, take out one of the dark canisters, pop it in like that, and we can make the first round of defences. There we go. We'll get started. Okay, please do. You've built a little thing on the top of the iron rig. Defences are primed, turning them on now. This had better work. Oh no. A droning voice begins to sound from the top of the rig, reverberating through the metal down into the deep. Oh no. Oh, what have we done? Oh, okay. It's just going to annoy the thing. Okay, it's gone. That's possibly good news or possibly bad news. I don't know. The defences are operational, emitting a droning sound that grates at the ears. Outside, the foreman is in conversation with a recent arrival to the rig. A stern-looking man in a suit. Okay, yes, hello there, you are indeed wearing a lovely suit. But sir, the sea floor here It shouldn't be disturbed. This whole rig is built on some kind of living fault. You have to trust me. Trust you? You, who couldn't even keep shipments in order, who involve locals, just to save your own hide? The foreman cowers behind a clipboard. That's a megaphone, but okay. You, who put this whole operation in jeopardy. Enough of this. Your concerns end at steel and scaffolding. The future of this corporation is for me alone to decide. Ooh, somebody's got a bit huffy. Now you've had to do some work, executive. Fire it up. The drill descends once more into the blackness. Under the rig. No, don't. No. Bad things are going to happen. Oh, no. Okay, there's one area left that hasn't been affected by the goop. And I imagine that's what's going to happen. Yeah, there we go. Even more fissures. Oh, dear. And that's over here to the mangrovey place. Well, isn't that just marvellous? The man in the suit turns to you. Hello there. And we're back on track. While he overstepped his corporate responsibility, it appears the foreman was right to enlist your assistance. Oh, I see. So now he's right, is he? You told him off for getting the locals involved, and now you're praising him. There's one final building that needs to be constructed on this platform. Fleet Services. Without this building, we're unable to scale our efforts efficiently. I'll cut you a deal. If you assist in the construction of this building, I'll permit the workers to fit your vessel with a significant hull upgrade. Okay, I'm interested. After that, I don't want to see you around here anymore. Our operation is confidential. Get on with it. You are a very rude person. You are very, very rude. Although, I think, by the look of it, we can now also construct the final tier of the factory. Oh, that's very exciting. So, we need a couple of boxes to do the factory. So yeah, well, that's 2 crates then. Yes, 2 crates. And then Fleet Services. We've got to get this place operational, or the boss will have my head. That's another crate. So we need at least 3. Plus, if we want to get all the foundry bits and bobs, that's going to be another couple, isn't it? I think. Okay, hang on. We will take some research parts. Thank you so much. And immediately go and spend them over in the tech lab at the tier 2 stuff. Let's get that done. We'll just do that. Look, there we go. It's going to take a while to get them sorted, but that's all fine. And I think what we'll do is... Oh, hang on a minute, just before we wrap things up. Yes, I imagine... Hang on, science guy. Do you want us to go to the other part of the world now? Submit samples. Yes. Okay, you didn't tell us this strictly, but yes. Okay, so now we need one of those. A Zifactinus. However, that requires mangrove. I don't think we can catch mangrove stuff. That's crab from a crabbing pot. That's fine. That's shallow and that's mangrove. Okay, so we're also going to need to get ourselves a rod that can catch mangrove things. Let's talk to him about these bits and bobs. What's your opinion of your boss? My master? Oh, the executive. Yes. Whoa. Hang on a minute. What do you mean, my master? What do you mean? You are in league with the dark eldritch gods. My master... Oh, the executive, yes. He's everywhere. Very hard-working. Always has been. Always will be. He needs me. My work. It all has to be correct. Do you understand? We have to be in the right place. Or else... There's not much time left. Oh, this is very suspicious. You seem concerned. Concerned? No. Concern implies... He turns to look at you. One of his eyes is bloodshot, the white completely overrun with dark red blood. Concern implies that we didn't know this would happen. So they did know. They did know. The corporation are really dodgy. This is all part of a bigger plan. Have you learned anything about the dark fluid I collected? It's unlike any substance I've ever seen. Touched. It's smooth one moment, silky, and the next, sharp, stabbing. The scientist flinches at something in the air above him. A moment later, the lights flicker. Subtle pop of a blown capacitor can be heard somewhere on the nearby bench. His voice drops to a breathy murmur. It holds secrets, instructions, whispers. Yep, okay, I'm going to go now. Bye now. I'm going to give you the fish you asked for, and then I would like to not speak to you ever again because you've gone a bit weird. You've gone a bit strange, but right, I think that's a pretty good point to leave things for now. I think we've got to a very nice point where I imagine, I don't know, of course, but I imagine we've been, oh, hang on, that's not all oily yet. I was going to say that's going to be the final place, but no, I imagine that we're going to have to clear this place out and get samples. And then when we've done that place and provided samples, it'll go over here, get some final samples, and that'll be samples from the initial kind of 5 locations, these sort of 5 non-DLC locations. And then I imagine there'll be some big kind of final event. I don't know, that big tentacle monster with the eyes and the tentacles will pop up and go, hello, or something terrible will happen. But yes, I imagine we'll do this next time. We'll get all the fish from there. And yeah, something's going to happen over at the Devil's Spine, isn't it? Something's going to happen over here too. And then who knows? Who knows? I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, so we have got a little bit of work to do. Got some more fish to catch. Got some more rig to build. But yes, I think we can get it sorted. But yeah, they're clearly in on it. They know what's going on. It is a dodgy, suspicious operation, this iron rig. The scientist knows what's going on. And probably the executive guy as well. I feel like the foreman is just being a little bit of a scapegoat. I feel like he's just taking the flak for just, general disorganisation, but he doesn't know what they're here to do properly. But I do feel that the other people, the scientists and the suits know, don't they? They know what's going on. But okay, we'll finish it for now. Come back next time and see what happens. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out with Dredge and the Iron Rig DLC. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. We found a whale. Pandas. Hello, panda friend. Oh, you're adorable. Good dear. It was 2 deer. Penguin, penguin, penguin. Peacock. Oh, we've got an owl. We've got manta rays. Parrots. And there we go. Beavers. Yay. Yes, it was an eagle. It's a turtle. We've got a narwhal. We've got frogs. I love this.